so late. You must be exhausted.
I am so exhausted. It's been a long night. Did you talk to Mac?
Yeah, a housewife picked up a woman, pregnant woman, outside Ferncliff. She matched Julie's description. She drove her all the way into Port Charles.
A pregnant woman?
Obviously, Julie's still using the pillow.
Well, if you were wondering if she was getting any better, I guess there's your answer, huh? Did, Mac say anything about Scott?
Yeah, the judge refused bail until his arraignment.
God, this night just keeps getting better.
Did something happen at the hospital?
Well, nothing quite as bad as Julie escaping or Scott being in jail, but, Frank Scanlon is trying to blackmail me.
Frank? How?
If I don't help him get his job back as a paramedic, he will tell the whole town of Port Charles that I had a baby.
Wait a minute, how did he find out about it?
He claims that he overheard Chris telling Courtney.
But you don't believe him?
No, I know Chris didn't say anything. As weird as this sounds, I have this strange feeling that Frank and Courtney are in on this together.
What are they trying to accomplish?
I don't know. You're the mystery writer. I was hoping you might be able to help me figure it out.
So how long was Julie in the house?
I don't know, it couldn't have been more than half an hour.
Neil, did you hear anything?
No.
He slept through the whole thing.
Is Julie gonna come back?
I doubt it, but listen, even if she did, you have nothing to worry about. You know why? Because I'm putting a guard outside that door, so you will be well protected.
Thank you. If it's okay, I'd like to take Neil back to bed now.
Sure. Thanks, Neil.
Good night, Jim. Julie really tore your bedroom apart, Frank. You have any idea what she was looking for?
Well, if you ask me, tearing my room apart was a threat.
Could be. Listen, if you find anything missing, and I don't care how insignificant you might think it is, give us a call.
I will.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Did they say anything else?
Yeah, they wondered what Julie was looking for. I told them I didn't have any idea.
She wants the money we stole from her. And she's not happy about it.
How you doing?
Oh, pretty crummy. How much longer to your neighbor's cabin?
About 2 hours.
Oh, well, we better check into a motel.
Well, Julie, there's bound to be an all-points bulletin out on you. If we check into a motel now, we're gonna wake up in jail.
Well, I won't last 2 hours.
Sorry, you're gonna have to try.
If you don't find somewhere for me soon, I'll be delivering this baby right here on the front seat. Understand?
No. Don't you dare. Just had these seats reupholstered. All right. Okay, you know, there was a abandoned kiddie park about a mile or so back. Fairy Tale Village. Huh?
Yeah, then turn our pumpkin around because this baby isn't gonna wait. Oh.
5 minutes between contractions.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, but it was 5 minutes the last time you checked.
Oh, what can I say? For a baby who was in a hurry to be born, he is taking his own sweet time now.
Oh, my baby is a girl.
Oh, how can you be so sure? Huh? Would you dangle a ring in front of your stomach?
Oh, Don't you know it isn't smart to get sarcastic with a serial killer?
Okay, hey, you're a fairy princess, remember? And I'm your Prince Charming, and I want you to listen to me. Breathe. Ready?
Oh, this isn't how I remember the story going. I thought the prince and princess got married first, then had a baby. The princess didn't start things out pregnant by someone else and feel like she's being torn in half. Oh!
Okay, hey, okay, breathe. I want you to breathe.
Oh, I can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Oh, it hurts.
You can.
I've never
I know,
felt
I know.
anything like that.
Here, take my hand. Take my hand. There you go. Oh, that's good. Good. There you go. Yeah. That's it. That's it. You're doing fine.
Oh, I know you, Chris. You can lie better than that. I am not fine. Something is wrong.
No. Just because there's a lot of pain doesn't mean there's anything wrong. All right? You know that. Okay? If there was, trust me, I'll get you to a hospital.
You can't. They'll take my baby away from me.
No.
You can't.
Hey, you're getting ahead of yourself. Okay? Because nothing's going to go wrong. How could it? We're in Fairy Tale Village. Look around. Place where all the dreams come true. And everybody lives happily ever after. Okay? Hey, what's up?
Coffee.
Honey, I think you're a little too young.
It's not for me. It's for the officer outside. Can I give it to him?
Yeah, sure. Just stay close, please.
Okay.
You had any thoughts about what we should do with Julie's money?
Yeah. Leave it right where it is.
Frank, if she's smart enough to break out of a maximum security facility, then she's smart enough to track down that apartment we rented and find the money. You didn't see her last night. Believe me, she's determined.
So what do you think we should do?
Well, first, I think you should go check and make sure it's still there.
And what if Julie is waiting out there, hoping that I'll lead her straight to the money? Our best bet is to lay low and hope that she doesn't find anything.
Julie bound and gagged Courtney?
And then tore apart Frank's bedroom, either to leave a message or look for something.
Any idea what?
No, I was hoping you might have a clue.
Well, Julie actually pushed Frank away, but she clearly still has strong feelings for him. It could be she's trying to punish Frank for abandoning her.
Courtney sure is lucky that Julie didn't hurt her.
Yeah, well, she's terrorizing people again, so we're not taking any chances. Look, there's going to be police protection for everyone that she threatened in the past, which means a uniform will be posted outside the lighthouse, too.
We appreciate it.
No problem. Look, I have a meeting to get to. Thanks
Keep
for
me
the coffee.
posted.
I sure will, Kevin.
Take it you didn't get much sleep last night?
Oh, how could I? Whenever I closed my eyes to try and sleep, I saw Julie's face, or Frank's, or DV's coming right at me.
Last night, you said you didn't believe that Frank found out about the baby from Chris. Do you still feel that way?
I believe him. Chris doesn't always tell the truth, but I know he's not lying to me.
Okay. Frank claims he heard Chris tell Courtney during a phone conversation, right?
Right.
What do you say one of us questions Frank and the other questions Courtney?
You mean find out if their stories are consistent?
Mm-hmm. If it's a con, we might catch them in a little slip on one or two small details, something that they haven't thought to cover. If we can catch them in an inconsistency, then we know they're lying.
That's great. Let's do it. I'll take Frank.
I'll have a little visit with Miss Canellos.
All right. You know, regardless of who's lying, the fact is, every day, someone new finds out that I had a baby. And if Davy finds out that he was the father, he's gonna come after me.
If we can prove that Frank and Courtney are lying, then we have the leverage to keep them quiet. And then Davy never has to know about it.
Have you had a chance to think about my proposal?
I did.
And?
And even if I discredit Chris with the review board, there's no guarantee that you'll get your job back as a paramedic, Frank. You tested positive for amphetamine.
Which Chris slipped into my drink.
You can't prove it.
No, but you were rooming with him at the time. You could testify that you found one of Joe's prescription slips and you just realized that Chris stole it to make it look like I was using drugs.
But if I say that, I could get Chris thrown out of the residency program.
Why do you care about him? You think he's your friend? What kind of friend was he when he spilled your secret to Courtney?
I still don't know why he would do something like that. Did he sound weird when he told Courtney?
Totally out of control. I really thought Julie was going to lose it last night. How did you know she broke in? It's not exactly public knowledge.
Well, I often work with Commissioner Scorpio, and he filled me in.
Mm.
I did want to make sure you were okay. How are you feeling?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm still a little freaked out. But I'll be fine.
Good. Listen, since I'm here, I wonder if I could ask you about something that isn't exactly public knowledge.
Okay. What's that?
Your conversation with Chris about Eve's baby.
Uh-huh.
She asked him to keep that in confidence. We're afraid that he might have told some other people, so I was wondering, do you have any idea why he might have told you?
You know, I really haven't thought about it one way or the other.
Do you remember how it came up? Were you on a date?
No, we were talking on the phone one night.
Chris wouldn't have said anything if he thought I was on the line. And Courtney would have given me hell if she knew I was listening in.
Where was Chris calling from?
The hospital.
Sometimes at night, there are slow periods, and Chris calls me between patients. We chat.
What were you discussing that led to Eve's baby?
We were figuring out what we wanted to do for the weekend. I suggested seeing a movie.
Chris said something about seeing The Phantom Menace and taking Neil.
I said that Neil had already seen it once, but was begging me to see it again, and that got us talking about kids.
I was just about to hang up because Courtney and Ramsey discussing kids is just about as boring as it sounds when, all of a sudden, Chris says you'll never believe who's turned out to be a mommy in hiding.
Mommy in hiding?
Yeah, that's what he said. And I said, who? And he said, Eve.
Did he say how he found out about it?
He read something in her medical chart.
Chris said you wanted it kept a secret, so he took it out of your chart.
Do you have any idea why he told Courtney?
Well, he didn't give a why, but I think he feels rejected.
Rejected by Eve?
It's pretty obvious Chris has a crush on her. And even though we're dating, I think he's still mad at Eve for going off with you. This was kind of his way of getting back at her.
Well, it makes sense in a twisted sort of way.
Please, tell Eve I'm sorry, and I won't mention her baby to another soul, okay?
Thanks.
All right.
Oh, just one more thing. Is there any chance that Neil might have overheard any of this?
Neil? No, he wasn't even in the house that night. He was on a sleepover.
You've got two choices, Eve. Help me, and no one else finds out about the baby. Don't help, and it's front page time.
How can I be sure that no one else knows? What if Neil overheard the same way you did?
Neil was too busy watching a movie. I heard it from the kitchen the whole time.
Well, this is going to be one lucky baby.
Why do you say that?
Not every kid gets to be born in a castle.
Yeah, or have a mother that's on the lam from a mental hospital.
Don't tell her that. Okay? You can say, a warlock. Yeah, a warlock. The evil Gregory Kuparov cast a wicked spell on you. And when you woke, you found yourself trapped in a magician's lair.
What magician?
What magician? Kevin de Ferncliff. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And he offered you a cup of tea that he said was only filled with lithium. But you knew that it had a sleeping potion that would make you sleep for 100 years.
Wouldn't everybody in Port Charles love?
However, being smarter than anyone else in the world, and don't worry, that's an easy sell for a kid because Well, every kid thinks his mom's the smartest person alive. You slipped past the guards and escaped from the lair.
And I did it without a magic wand.
And then you sought the help of a good King Ramsay, who led you to safety and your new home in Fairyland. Ta-da! That right there should hold Julie Jr. till, I'd say 6. At which point, you, my dear, are on your own.
Aren't you afraid of being found out?
If you're talking about my worried getting caught, aiding and abetting a escaped convict, yeah, the thoughts cross my mind.
No, I meant being found out that you're not such a bad guy.
I should cut back on your meds. You're obviously losing a grip.
No, I may be in a lot of pain, but I am thinking quite clearly. Thank you.
Okay, breathe. Breathe. There you go. There you go. That's it. There you go.
It's obvious to me that as greedy, annoying, and jerky as you can be sometimes.
Oh, there you go. You know, for a second there, I thought you were headed for a compliment. That's it.
You're a terrific doctor with a first-rate bedside manner. You really found the right calling in life.
Well, we're all good at something.
Yeah, what am I good at? Or is my talent why they sent me to Ferncliff?
Are you kidding? Hey. Look at what you've done over the last few months. Hiding your pregnancy. Escaping from the hospital, all because you'd move heaven and earth to protect this child.
You're right, I would.
Look, what is it?
Something's wrong.
You don't look like you're in pain.
That's just it. I don't feel the baby moving at all. Oh, Chris.
I don't have the fetal Doppler. It must have fallen out in the car. I have to go get it.
No, don't leave me. No,
I have to get it. I need it.
No. Oh, hurry. Oh, hold on, baby. Hold on. Oh.
This latest scheme is working great. Eva's this close to screwing Ramsay over with the review board. She was in here earlier.
Asking a lot of questions about my phone call with Chris.
Yeah, why?
Because Kevin Collins paid me a visit asking those same questions. Come on to us, Frank.
What did you say?
Chris called me from the hospital.
Around 9 o'clock.
We spoke about an upcoming date.
You wanted to see a movie,
He suggested taking Neil.
which got you two talking about kids,
And Chris spilled the beans about Eve.
and I was listening in on the kitchen extension.
And I was in my bedroom.
And Neil was in the living room watching a movie.
What? Why did you say that we never agreed on a story for Neil?
Eve was worried that Neil might have overheard something, so I had to convince her that he didn't know anything. So I said he was watching a movie.
I told Kevin that Neil was on a sleepover.
Maybe Courtney mixed up the night.
No. She told me that she couldn't give Chris an answer about the movie because Neil wasn't even home.
And Frank assured me that Neil couldn't have overheard the conversation because he was in the living room watching a movie.
They're lying.
Why? Damn them. This is my life they're messing with.
And we'll put a stop to it, trust me. Hey, if I were them, I'd be quaking in my boots. They're dealing with Lambert and Collins.
We do make quite a team, don't we?
I'll get it.
Hey, guys. Either one of you know where Chris Ramsay is?
Why? What happened?
He's missing.
Are you sure?
No, I've had a strange feeling about Chris since I saw him at his apartment after Julie escaped. I tried questioning him at work this morning, but he called in sick late last night.
We went to his apartment. When he didn't answer the door, we had the landlord let us in.
He wasn't there.
And his bed hadn't been slept in.
What do you think happened to him?
I'm afraid Chris could be with Julie.
Okay, Chris won't be long. Oh, don't worry, sweetheart. No, don't worry. Everything is gonna be okay. Oh, God, Chris, where are you? Oh, we need your help. We need your help. Oh, baby. Please. Oh.
Monday on Good Morning America, playing the money game. Michael Jordan scores in big business off the court. Plus, the red-hot star of NYPD Blue, Rick Schroeder. And how to rev up your sex drive in menopause. That's Monday on Good Morning America. Get caught up with all that's happening at ABC Daytime. Read the Daily Scoop only at abc.com, part of the Go Network.